Hi, everybody. Welcome back and happy Tuesday. You guys know what that means. That means that tonight we get the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills mid-season trailer. I don't know if you have seen it yet. It's everything. It's hilarious. It's kind of ridiculous. It stressed me out a little. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to dissect this. Now, before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, everyone, I still get all these questions about my blooming. Thank you guys about my skin. I really appreciate you. It's not a secret. I always tell you guys, but for those of you who are new, it is my Blooming Face Pro 2.0. With the click of a button, it uses these little microcurrents. It feels like a massage, like you can hear the vibration, but it uses microcurrents to lift, illuminate, rejuvenate, and take the inflammation out of your skin. The best part is normally it's $300, but if you click on my link in the description or pinned in the comment section, you get $200 off. And if it doesn't take away your double chin or you don't absolutely love it, Blue Mean will give you 100% of your money back. I always say this, but that's a company that I can definitely stand behind. Now, let's jump right into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because this was some shit. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Obviously, we know that the cast is bringing a lot of drama, especially we're only halfway through. And Kyle and Dorit, I feel like they've been kind of commanding the whole show right now. But there was a sneak peek at the remaining episodes of the season, and I don't think that we've seen the best of it yet. In addition to Kathy Hilton delivering this. Okay, guys, let me just say, I know we've seen, if you haven't seen it, she's literally, Sutton is doing a fashion show and Kathy Hilton just comes out, just like steps right into the middle of the fashion show. They're like trying to operate around her. She doesn't, and you could tell she's just like, how do I say this word? Like aloof, like kind of like, oh, well, I don't know. But I don't think that she's doing it on purpose. And I don't mean that in a negative or disrespectful way. She's just like, oh, wow, here we are. And she's walking around and they're like, Kathy, what are you doing? Sit down. It's a fashion show. And she's like, what is. But also, since we're talking about the Sutton fashion show, it does make me wonder too, because a lot of people were slamming the Posh fashion show, and people have even attacked Melissa Gorga's fashion show, saying, well, if they're not your fashions, then how are you holding a fashion show? And Melissa always says, like I do fashions for the boutique. And so did Kim D from Posh. And also, I think that's the exact same thing that Sutton's doing. I don't think that she designed any of this stuff, but I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Now, moving on. So we also saw a part. This is the kind of part that I wanted to talk about the most. It's the situation that happens with PK. You can see that Dorit, she's growing suspicious of PK and his desire to split before their 10-year anniversary. It's something that I didn't realize, but it looked like Erika knew enough about it. Apparently, in the state of California, it is 50-50. Your community property, everything goes 50-50, both husband and wife, if you guys stay married over 10 years. And they're almost at that 10-year mark. So if PK was actually trying to divorce Dorit before they hit the 10 years, you see where Bose is like, oh, hell no. I'm like, well, if you plan on getting a divorce from her anyways, if you guys are actually going to get a divorce, yeah, why wouldn't you do it before the 10 years? Why would you wait and then just give up half of everything? But then also, some people might say, well, that's the mother of his children. I don't know what half of everything means to them. I don't know how expensive that is. But also, if I were over here, like, let's say I'm counsel, right? And I'm like giving advice to Dorit, I'd be like, you better figure this shit out. Because, yeah, you don't want to get screwed over. And it seems like she's very aware that that is a possibility. Moving on. Now, Kyle said about Dorit in St. Lucia, because that's where their cast trip is going to be before Dorit is seen addressing her separation from PK. She said she's a woman on the edge. If the man wants a divorce, we're getting a divorce, is what Dorit ended up saying. And that's when Erika told us about the community property. Yeah. As for Kyle, we saw her and Mauricio, who's been photographed on a few dates since their split with different women. And he denied that he's trying to hurt her. He said, I really am sorry for hurting you. I would never want to hurt you on purpose. Yeah. Now, also on the couple's front, Bazoma and her boyfriend, Keely, they're contemplating when they are going to move in together. Because if you guys remember, I believe he lives in San Diego. And as the trailer continues on, you see Garcelle. This part got me a little bit. Garcelle was talking to Sutton's mom, and she was suggesting to Sutton's mom that she tell her she loves her. That did not go over well. Sutton's mom, oy, oy, oy. She said she would just love to hear you say that you love her too, is what Garcelle said. And her mom said, I don't think that's any of your business. Ooh. Now, as the trailer kept going on, we saw where Sutton goes to war with Dorit, telling her, you're such a bitch. Yeah. But Zoma clearly has Dorit's back because she said, one, if somebody called me a B word, the B word, in my own home, those are fighting words. But even Dorit stuck up for herself and she said, don't call me a bitch in my home for sake. Yeah. And Sutton also said, you need to pick on somebody else whose wallet fits. And Erika was like, so do you think you're bigger than Dorit? She said, I think my wallet is. Yeah. And Sutton also, she got some shit from Erika too, who told her, you pose as a friend and then oftentimes work as an enemy. And Sutton was like, what do you want from me? Speaking of Erika, I got a clip for you guys. Is Erika afraid of Kyle?
Kyle of it all.
Oh my God.
Kyle's vein popping out actually like shook me a little. I was like, oh shit.
She's really mad. No, when I kept saying this season, like, hey, Dorit's really mad, like Kyle's really mad, they were very mad, very upset.
You're in an awkward position here.
Yes, I am.
I'm
really stuck between two people that I care about. They're in the worst time in their life, both going through separations, and they're very angry with each other.
I know.
And I'm trying to like, just, be a good friend to both.
I know. Dorit says that you defend Kyle too much, and she actually kind of said that you are afraid of Kyle. What is your take on that?
I'm afraid of, well, there's one thing I'm afraid of, and it ain't anybody on that cast.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just tell you that. The only one thing I'm afraid of, and it ain't over there. Of course I defend Kyle, like I defend Dorit. So that's okay. She can have that criticism. So what?
Yeah.
That's really, so what? I defend Dorit, I defend Kyle, I defend everybody that I do what I feel is right.
Yeah.
If someone doesn't like it, let them feel that way.
Yeah. This whole text thing, what was your take on it? It seems like most of the women think that she was wrong by texting PK.
I think it's not a good policy. Once, a couple separates, for me, and I've said this, do I think there was anything inappropriate in that text? No, I do not.
Right.
I don't like the other ladies sort of filling in the blanks with what they think that Kyle meant. I have a completely different take on it, which you'll find out about.
Okay.
But for me, just when a couple separates, I think it's best hands off.
Yeah.
And you got to go with the girl.
Yeah.
Because that was your friend first.
And Kyle of it all.
Yeah, I actually agree. And you know what? I'm reading a lot of comments. One, I think that this season they're absolutely killing it. But a lot of people feel like they're seeing a different side to Erika, a much softer side. And I think that we're getting that with a lot of the women on these shows. Like, we are seeing a much more activated Dorit, which I am enjoying, and a softer Erika, which I'm really enjoying watching. Angie Katanavis on Salt Lake City has shocked me completely this season, and I'm really enjoying watching her. I'm seeing it in different... Even Emily Simpson is another one who, before she was just kind of giddy and fun and, but now she just like gets into it. And it's like she's like really embodying being a part of the Twats team, because she is another one who has really shocked us. But I want to hear what you guys think. Are you guys going to be excited about the mid-season and the rest of the season for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see those reunion looks this season. And also, don't forget to check out the link for my blooming. I love you guys. Pop off in the comment section, smash the like button, and we'll see you later.